Yo, what is poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Master15 here, and today there's not going to be any battles today. Instead, what I'm doing is just a draft analysis. I never did this for the Champions League, but this is the team I have right now. There have been some changes since the initial draft, and I will talk about those other mons that have been changed. But just to kind of let you know what team I got and how I feel about them, and what my overall draft grade I give myself. But basically that's it. So we're gonna get into here. My first mon I picked was, yes, this guy, the lovely shiny Zigzagoon. Yes, my very first draft pick was this, and I love him. Basically, as you see there, he has the great buffoon ability, which just allows him to make an ass out of himself, which is perfect for me. But out of all seriously, nah, he wasn't my first pick. My first pick was Mega Scizor. This guy right here is just amazing. I originally wanted to draft a Mega Altaria in the first round. He was Mega Altaria was the very first pick, but yeah. So my backup was this guy, and if he got taken, I would have got Mega Manectric, just because I feel those are the top three Megas in OU. So I'm glad I got him. He's really great with the Technician ability. Swords Dance Bullet Punch with Technician just is amazing. Bug Bite, U-Turn. He gets Knockoff, Superpower. That's really all I ever run with this guy. Just really great power hitter. Although he is that 4 times weak to fire, he has really great defenses with I believe 140 physical defense and 100 base special defense, which is really great. Meaning, if it's not a fire type attack, you're not going to hit him very hard. I mean, you're going to hit him hard, but you're not going to kill him unless it's a fire type attack. My next mon I drafted was this annoyance of Slowbro. I almost said Mega Slowbro, but it's just regular Slowbro. Really great with Oblivious, so you can't taunt him. He gets Regenerator, which is the most common set. If you don't know what Regenerator is, when he switches out, he gains, I believe, a third of his HP back. So Toxic really doesn't bother this guy, you know. You leave him in there 2 turns of Toxic, switch him out, he gains everything back and some. Basically, there's like one set anybody ever runs on Slowbro. It's Scald, Psyshock, Calm Mind, Slack Off. That's all you need to run on Slowbro. But, you know, he's very predictable, but he does his job very well. And my third OU mon I drafted at the time was Diggersby. Immediately changed to Volcarona because I prefer Volcarona over Diggersby. Yes, Diggersby has that nice huge power, you know, very strong, but he's very slow. Volcarona is nice, you know, it does have that 4 times weakness to rock, so that does hurt him. Stealth Rocks instantly takes away half his health, but he does get good. He is very good, you know, you can run him as a physical defensive set with Flame Body, so any Pokemon that doesn't have Guts that hits him and gets burned, that would be perfect. Um, he gets Quiver Dance, you know, to boost his speed, special attack, and special defense. It's basically a Geomancy, but only takes 1 turn, and 1 Quiver Dance is all you need. Fiery Dance, which you have, I believe, a 50% chance to increase his special attack. Bug Buzz, just a hard stab, special bug attack. Gets Giga Drain, he gets Roost. So basically, that's what Volcarona does. He's just a setup sweeper, and is very good at what he does. My next mon I drafted is this annoyance of Cresselia. Now, I am in the progress of trying to trade away Cresselia for another mon, just because Cresselia is really good. Like base 120 HP, base 120 defense, base 130. Special defense, you just run a bold max HP, max defense set with Calm Mind, Psyshock, Moonblast, Moonlight, you know, or you can run a Sleep Talk set. But the thing is, at the time of the draft, I was like, yeah, I got Cresselia, I should do good. But now I'm thinking about it, Cresselia doesn't really help pair up with my Slowbro. And I basically need some mons that can help, you know, pair up with my walls and help just function the team. I didn't draft a Cleric, so that's what I'm trying to draft for, you know. Trying to get Florges, but Florges has been turned down, so I'm trying to get either Blissey or Umbreon. So that could change in the future. If it does change, I'll make a video up about it. But, yeah, Cresselia is really good at what she does. You know, just an annoyance. You know, if you don't have an answer to it, it can sweep. It just annoys the hell out of people because it just lives. Like, I don't believe Cresselia can get OHKO'd by anything. It'd have to be like a +6 attack. Well, maybe Hoopa Unbound can OHKO it, but I'm not entirely sure about that. So, yeah, Cresselia is just a really great wall. It's good at annoying people, but I don't know. I'm not a singles player. I'm more of a VGC player, so I don't really know how to use Cresselia in the singles tier, so I'm trying to get rid of it. But as of right now, it's a really great wall to have. Great backup in case Slowbro ever goes down. But going on to my 5th draft pick here, I drafted ya boy for Alligator. I love this guy. I haven't really had a chance to use him this season, but you set up a Dragon Dance with Sheer Force, Life Orb, Waterfall, OHKO's almost anything, Ice Punch, OHKO's almost anything, gets Crunch. You know, his 3 main attacks all are Sheer Force boosted, so just really incredible Pokemon here in general, and I just love Feraligatr. He used to be my mascot, but here recently it's been Magikarp as a joke, because I always say Magikarp is like God tier when it comes to things, but he used to be my favorite Pokemon. Now he's my 3rd favorite behind Mightyena and Mienshao. But still, I just love him. The first ever Pokemon I ever got to level 100. Yes, I know what I'm talking about. Doesn't include any battle tactics, but he does one thing. You know, you could run a special. I did see this. It was in one of my Scrub UU episodes where someone ran a special for Alligator. They used agility on a switch, which gave him +2, which they outspit everything. And with the Life Orb, they used Scald, Ice Beam, and that was it that I saw them use. But still, just really great set. You know, you can run them special if you want. You know, it's not common, but that is a good set for him. Okay, my next Pokemon here is Salamence. Salamence is a really great pick. You know, I was glad he was on the board when I grabbed him. You know, he gets Moxie, so you could throw a Choice Scarf on him and just hit things hard and keep that boost going. I believe in the UU tier, he is the fastest Moxie Scarf user. I believe he is the fastest Scarf user in the tier, so he can also be ran as special with Draco, Fire Blast, Hydro Pump. I believe he may learn Air Slash. I'm not sure. Hyper Voice. He even gets Wish. I found this out. Salamence gets Wish, which is really good. You know, so he can be physically bulky. You know, he could be a Toxic Staller with Roost, Toxic, Intimidate, Dragon Tail, and then Fire Blast for like Doublade and stuff. Just a really great overall Pokemon. He's a really great support Pokemon if you need him to be. A really great attacker if you want him to be. Really, Salamence could do anything you want. So expect him to do good things. I know in this season I've made some misplays, which have cost me. But yeah, just expect some big things out of this boy. Next Pokemon. At the time, it was Durant. After careful thinking and stuff, it was I quickly dropped Durant and got Amoonguss. It was drafted, but due to some issues, they had to leave, dropping all their picks. And I dropped Durant instantly for Amoonguss because Amoonguss is great for that nice Regenerator Core. He helps out Slowbro as being the counterpart to Slowbro's physical defense. You run him especially bulky. All of Slowbro's weaknesses are now immune to Amoonguss. Well, not immune, but resisted. You know, Dark's probably the only weakness that Amoonguss doesn't resist, but it's still with Grass Poison. You know, Thunderbolt doesn't affect him very well. He's just really great counterpart, and I'm glad I picked him up. It was a really great pick when I got dropped Durant and picked him up. Basically, what he does though is he spores things and Sludge Bomb. He can Clear Smog, Giga Drain, Toxic Stall, slap a Rocky Helmet, so physical attackers don't really want to hit him. You know, just really good Pokemon that I love. Next Pokemon I drafted was Dugtrio. At the time when I had Durant, I was gonna run the gimmicky Durant Dugtrio duo, where you use Truant Durant. They let you hit him, you switch out with the eject button into Dugtrio, and just set up to +6 with the base 120 speed. They outspeed basically anything except for priority, but it does get priority itself with Sucker Punch. Next, you know, just really great. He's really frail, but he does hit hard with base 80 attack. You know, so Earthquake, Stab Earthquake does good. Set up rocks for you. He can arena trap, so you can't switch out. You know, so something, you know, I might be using here. It's just like a great lead if I know somebody that doesn't have any resistances to a pick I have later that I'll show you. You know, he does get momentum. You know, you just Stealth Rock turn 1, go to your Focus Sash, and then your Memento out. So they're really weak at that point, you know. And then basically go out to a pick I will discuss later that could help me in a future strategy. Don't know when I'm going to run it, but it would be a really nice run. So the next Pokemon I drafted was Girder. Yes, he is the younger evolution of Conkeldurr, but I like Girder better than Conkeldurr simply because I believe he's, on the physical side, a lot bulkier. Special side, Conk, I believe, has that because he can get AV and doesn't have to worry about the Eviolite. But I just like Girder because with that Gust Boots, Guts, you know, really easy switch on a Will-O-Wisp or Thunder Wave or something like that. Get your Guts, and since he is slow, you don't have to worry about the Thunder Wave really affecting things unless you get hacked. With Drain Punch, Mach Punch, Knockoff, Poison Jab, you can run Iron Fist, so basically all his punching moves are, like, I believe, get a 1.3 boost. And he also gets Sheer Force, but he doesn't really have a whole lot of Sheer Force. He gets the Elemental Punches, and that's about it. But yeah, Girder is just really good. You know, he's going to help with those annoyances at as of Blissey and Chansey, unless I can acquire Blissey for Florges. But that's still in the works. So next we're going to go to my Tier 4 picks, my last 3 picks of the draft. At the time, this was Quagsire, the Derp God Quagsire. I absolutely love Quagsire, but Quagsire just doesn't fit on the team, unfortunately. So today, as I'm recording this, I dropped Quagsire earlier for Miltank. Miltank just because it helps annoy. It's a great wall. It helps annoy. It gets scrappy, so I can hit people with a ghost Pokemon. You know, I just really love Miltank. You know, I've never used a Miltank before. I do love it because of Whitney. Pretty much, it would like beat the shit out of you. You know, unless you had a Geodude. But even then, it was a hard time beating it with a Geodude. But just a really great utility Pokemon. Can use rocks itself. It could body slam, paralyze, and then headbutt, flinch you to death. It can do a lot of things, and I'm excited to use it. My next Mon is the Mon I was talking about earlier, and it is the mascot of the team for the Lubbock Linoons, which I forgot to mention that. Yes, I'm the Lubbock Linoons, and it is Linoon, your boy. So the strat I was talking about, Dugtrio, you know, I could just use him as a rock, basically just a rock sack lead, where you just Memento, or you get up your rocks, and then you Memento out, and then you come into this boy, you know, after the Memento, you know, they're forced to switch out, or not hit you very hard, you then Belly Drum. And Lanoon is a very good late game sweeper because of Belly Drum, E-Speed. If they don't have a resistance, it's over. And with base 100 speed, you know, you basically have to be base 100 or higher. And even then, at base 100, you're in a speed tie with this guy. So he gets great coverage, he gets Play Rough, he gets Extreme Speed, he gets Seed Bomb, he gets Shadow Claw. You know, basically the only thing are the Steel types, which are a little risky. But expect him to... I'm trying to get him to work, you know. I want the team mascot to do some work, you know. But yeah, that was this pick. And my last pick, again, another normal type. I just saw this as I did it. My tier 4 Pokemon are all normal, but that's okay, meaning they only have one weakness, and Slowbro and Amoonguss beats that weakness. and that is fighting. Here, Buffalant, main reason I picked him up was to help my wall, my physical wall. At the time, it was Quagsire and Slowbro. Now it's just Slowbro. He gets the ability Sap Sipper, so any grass attack he gets, and he turns into attack with a massive attack stat. I believe 120. You know, he uses that great. Slap an Assault Vest on him, and I believe he has base 95 in both defense and special defense, a base 100 in HP. He's a very bulky Pokemon. You get him at full health. It's going to take a close combat from a Machamp to just Ocom. You know, anything that just has a high attack fighting type, you know, I don't believe Chestnut, Kanoko, Virizion may be able to, but still, Buffalant is just very, very, very bulky Pokemon, especially with AV. You know, special grass type users, you switch in, they do that, then they try to attack you with a special attack with the AV, does nothing, and he gets great coverage for grass too. He is a great counter to Superior. One of my biggest fears due to my Slowbro and Amoonguss, you know, with the AV, they hit you with a Leaf Storm, you're going to soak that up, return a Mega Horn on it if they decide to stay in instead. Head Charge, you know, he could also be Reckless. Choice Scarf Reckless. Choice Band Reckless with Head Charge. Just, oh my god, it hits everything so hard. He gets Wild Charge, he gets Stone Edge, he gets Earthquake, he gets Pursuit, he can Pursuit Trap something. Just a really good Pokemon in general that I love. So expect him to do some big things. But other than that, guys, that is my draft. That is my draft for the Champions League on Showdown. Expect some good battles to come out. As of right now, I am 2-2. My only wins are the forfeits, so that shows how bad of a battler I am. But I do run the topic of scrub battling. But anyways, guys, I'm Azwood15, the coach of the Lubbock Linoons. Stay tuned for possible league battles. I will update anytime I get a change. And after week 7, I will post a video of the standings of the league, the MVP race, you know, all that good stuff that the league has to offer. You know, I will do that video, post it on here. But anyways, guys, I'm out. Leave a like, comment on possible changes I should do. But I'm out, guys. Peace.